Peace, family, peace, peace, peace. Okay, listen. Right now, I am reading The Journey to Jekyll's Island. Okay, shout out to Rebecca Simone for the free download. Okay, one of the things that I started thinking about as I am reading, right, The Journey to Jekyll Island. Okay, one of the things that we have to understand and get is this, okay? This sort of puts me in the mind of something that Jim Rohn has said. And what Jim Rohn said was, he said, it has been said that if you split it up, all the money in the world, and divided it amongst all the people, that the ones who was wealthy in the first place, all that money, it would wind up going right back into the same hands. Okay. That was one thing that came to my mind as I am reading this. Another thing that came to my mind was this, okay? In this here life, everything is about duality. There will never be a such thing as just all positive or all good, right? It's always about two sides of the spectrum, two sides of the stick. I remember when I first got involved with personal development and listening to like a lot of positive speeches, affirmations, reading, and everything like that. And at one time, my oldest son, at that time, probably was about 16. And I was like, no, it's just about positivity. And one of the things he said to me, he was like, it can't be just only positivity, right? Like it has to be, in other words, it has to be duality, right? Negativity, positivity. My whole point for this video is this, okay? One of the things that you have to understand is nobody could ever do anything to you, okay? No one could ever do anything to you. Everything in your life is working for the greater good. That's one. Also, two is all about perception. You guys hear me say this a lot because this is like one of my firm mantras, that everything is about perception, okay? And no matter what goes on, we all have a choice, okay, to give certain things energy, all right? And at times you may feel like, well, what is the purpose of me knowing like how all this stuff started, right? If you come across, or if consumer law is pretty much placed in your face, okay? Most of the people that I come across that got into consumer law, it was never something that they was looking for, right? They may have put something out into the ether stating perhaps, I never work again, and then the information sort of came into their lap, okay? Or sort of like my situation, I just felt like something just wasn't right, okay, with this whole system, this monetary system, working and getting up each and every morning, going to work and paying bills, and then partying on the weekend, and then shopping a little, but still feeling so unfulfilled, still feeling so incomplete, like feeling like, is more to life, but perhaps you don't know how to get that more from life, okay? And so every part of your journey that you are growing through, be grateful and be thankful. I want you guys to remember these few things, okay? One, everything is within you. But Source will lead you to certain things for you to read, for certain people for you to contact or to come across, for certain things for you to watch, for certain things for you to listen to, okay? Another thing is it doesn't matter what happens to the outside world. That really doesn't matter, okay? What really matters is what's going on within you. What matters is your energy, your frequency, your vibration. That's what matters, because we attract exactly who we are, okay? If you get so caught up on what they've been doing to us, right? The banking cartels or whatever, okay? If you get so caught up on playing a victim, okay, you will never, listen to me closely, you will never have any power, okay? Because if somebody could make you feel like you are powerless, okay, guess what? Then you become powerless. And therefore, you feel that you could never get any better, okay? Therefore, you are waiting for somebody to come rescue you. I am here to tell you, no one is coming, okay? I really want you guys to get this, because you've been programmed for so long thinking that somebody is coming to save you, okay? And so it takes away from you doing the work for you to live a life that is beneficial to you. If I believe someone is coming to rescue me, why would I do any work? Why would I do anything different? Because I'm putting all my responsibility on this deity, on this person coming from the sky, coming to rescue me, coming to save me. And as long as you wait, and guess what? You are one, giving up your power, because you are a creator, you are a god. And when I say a god, you are the creator of your reality, okay? Everything that comes into fruition, everything that comes into your life, it is all based upon your perception. It is all based upon your thoughts. It is all based upon your energy, vibration, frequency. Okay? The primary law of attraction is law of vibration. Okay? And so when we start understanding these things, if you don't give attention to those things that's not serving you, it will not, the agenda would not work. Okay? It only works when a collective, okay, of consciousness go into this thing called fear and start operating from a sense of fear, that these things start coming into fruition. But they can't come into fruition if you don't give your energy to it. So as long as you are saying, oh, well, they out to get me, guess what? That's going to be a reality. One of the African proverbs that I love so much, okay, and I first heard this from Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart. He said, it's an African proverb, and it goes like this: if there's no enemy within, okay, the enemy outside could do no harm, okay? And so understand that there's always going to be a such thing as duality. There's always going to be hot, cold, left, right, up, down, negative, positive, good, bad. It's always going to be those things. And, it's so funny because last night when I went to the park with my children, I was listening to Yusuf Al, a YouTuber, and he also was a radio, I don't want to say a radio host, but he has his own radio show or whatever. And Yusuf Al, I get a lot of like the information that he gives is so good. Him and Rebecca Simone, just to name a few. Infinite Waters, you guys hear me talk about Abraham Hicks, Aaron Dowdy, it's so many, okay? And what you have to understand and realize is this, okay? Getting back to what Yusuf Al said, he said that he had a mentor that once told him that, if you made all the people in the world just good, right? From all the people in the world, the whole section, okay, these people would later on be split up, okay, and you are again have people in the world that are deemed as bad or evil, and then you are not. So it'll always be that way. It'll always be that way. But you have to understand. What you have to understand and get is this, okay? It's all about what you perceive, okay? What you perceive. If you watching the news and getting so caught up on, oh well, this is going on and that's going on and that's going on, ask yourself this question. And it's some of the things that I tend to ask myself if I tend to get distracted. What is this doing for me? You hear a lot of people say, well, how is this going to benefit me? How is this going to pay this? How is this going to pay my bills and stuff like that when your bills are already prepaid? Okay, that's exactly why you get their coupon in the mail each and every month, which is a credit that you're supposed to send back and have them set off the account, because there's no way that you can even pay a bill, okay, since 1933. All right. So you have to start understanding and realizing that it's not about what's going on outside, okay? It's really about what's going on within. And one of the things that I know, and this is hands down, that I know, nobody has to say it to me, I know it. And I feel this in every fiber of my being, okay? That my ancestors are always guiding me and protecting me. That my spiritual guides are always with me. This is something that I know, okay? That my higher self is always making sure that I have everything that I need. It is always directing me in a direction that I need to go into. Another thing I want you to understand and get is there's no coincidence. And you guys have heard me say this time and time again, because the truth of the matter is there's really no coincidence. If certain things come into your lap, like when I talk about consumer law, okay, it was times where as though I would be like, you know what, all right, I read the Bill of Exchange. I've read the Federal Reserve, section 1 and 2. I mean, section 16, part 1 and 2, okay? I read the Constitution, okay? I read some of the Emergency Banking Act 1933, okay? I read, these different things. And it would be times where I would be like, why? Like, what was the purpose of me getting this stuff? Like, me coming across this information. And I kid you not, every time that I would go on and do something else, right? And sort of like turn my back towards consumer law, it would be something else that would pop up that will allow me to understand and overstand that I am in the right direction. It's like every time I'm like, all right, whatever, whatever with this, right? But then it would be something that would come back and show me like, my intuition would speak. And it would be something so little as, Dina, turn over the the loan coupon. Turn that over. And then I see something on there that talks about a principal's balance. Okay. And then that'll pull me right back in. Right. And so my whole thing to you is I want you to understand that this is an ongoing journey. You came here to grow. You came here to have fun. You did not come here and like the book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Okay. And also the Prosperity Bible, with Wallace Watlers is one section. The Science of Getting Rich. Okay. You did not come here to live in rags. You did not come here to live poor, okay? And actually poor is really a mindset, okay? Broke is just temporarily, okay? But poor is definitely a mindset. But you did not come here to just work and give your time to these companies and work so long and so hard and be away from your family. And on the weekend you go out to the bar or clubs or whatever it is, you buy outfit to go to the bars, and it's like you chasing this ongoing thing far as looking for or trying to feel happy or trying to escape your current reality because it don't make sense to you, and you don't understand why it don't make sense to you. You just know it doesn't make sense to you, and you are unhappy, when in actuality happiness is really a choice. But as long as you are disintegrating, okay, as long as you are being and doing the same thing each and every day over and over and over again with no growth, with nothing new in your life. We came here to grow. We came here to be of inspiration. We have came here to live a meaningful life of joy, bliss, happiness, fulfillment, okay, and growth. And as long as you feel, that you just came here to work hard and just pay bills, that, it just sounds so depressing, okay? That you really feel that you was chosen to come here, but you really feel that you just came here to work and pay bills and then at the end die. I mean, where's the fucking satisfaction in that? Okay, where is the enjoyment of that? Okay, so you have to understand and get that you are more powerful than you fucking think. Okay, you are way more powerful than you think. But do understand that we will forever have duality. And with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.